Hello and welcome back to more blueprints here on the Midnight Moose channel. Spoilers for the letter puzzle. We still have the same letters, I think. The lines that start with G and have ish, they seem important. So hopefully we can figure out those letters sooner or later. Unlikely though. But hey, it's day 16. We have an allowance of 3, so that could be better. But maybe we'll find another cool puzzle to solve and earn a permanent allowance increase at some point. The actual days in the last video, I don't think they went too well. But there's always more knowledge. What did we learn? I have no idea, I'll be honest. Sad, but it's true. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we could try for a better blessing at the shrine. Maybe? Okay, take a quick peek. Nothing too much going on there. Maybe we can find the vault. Maybe we can find the pantry. Maybe we could find a coin purse. Any of that stuff would give us decent coins. The office, I believe, is the name of the one room that would also help our coinage. So let's experiment with some of those rooms and see what we can see. Hallway immediately to the side of the entrance hall is classic. So we'll choose that there. This room, storeroom early on, getting us those keys and a gem is pretty nice. The penny helps as well, just in case. Okay. So this is a tag in this room, but we know the same picture can have different meanings depending on the room and the context and the other words. Den doesn't go north, but otherwise I don't see a lot of problems with it at all. A nice gem is always nice to have. No trunk in this den. No problem there. A courtyard would use a gem, but only go north. The parlor doesn't go north. I think that's disgusting. The chapel does, but we don't want the coin drain to really happen. But hey, let's make it and walk away. A nook goes south. The bedroom goes south. Everything here goes south. There's not a real great choice at that point. Maybe I'm drafting things incorrectly. What's this? Oh, the coupon book. That's nice. Though hopefully we don't spend any money given our shrine goal here. Here's the good news. The door's open. Let's go over here. We're going to need something amazing. I'm thinking, I don't know what. Pantry's nice. Drawing room's pretty good too. That's tough. The parlor could also help get some gems. The drawing room does give us that corner room. Maybe we can dump something cool there. A closet or a big closet. Or the pantry could just lead us north even further. That's good. It gives us 2 northern facing doors. That's a positive thing in my book. I don't write books. I'm just kidding. Okay, a closet here is a little rough. The parlor. Let's pick the closet. Maybe we can get the hallway going upwards. And if not, no problem. Oh, yeah, we could have re-rolled. I guess we were in the drawing room. Well, we didn't re-roll. What are you going to do? Okay, anything in here? Not that I can see. Let's grab some coins. We're up to 8 cents. That's pretty fancy. 39 steps. That's pretty nice. To West Wing Hall or the spare room. Take the spare room. Maybe we get the West Wing Hall now. That'd be nice to have 2 doors to choose from. We're trying to make it to the antechamber, in case you weren't aware. Spread gems in each room. The library. The books don't seem helpful. I know the pump thing told us how to work it, but we never saw it, so I'm pretty sure we would have figured it out after 10 hours of trying. But I guess we could still choose the library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Okay. So maybe we discover something cool off of the library itself. It's a possibility. And we have the die, so maybe we use that. Hey, there's treasure map. So this only works for today. And it's right under the antechamber, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have to find a shovel if we can. Drafting strategy. Let's read that. I mean, obviously something could help us, maybe. I feel like I've gotten unlucky with some room choices, but I don't know. Are you guys having as bad luck as I am, or did you beat it in like 2 days? You tell me. Bookshop. Books for sale. I don't think I've ever seen this. It's our last gem, which I'm loath to part with, but we'll see what happens. Is there any free stuff that we can read? A new clue sold out in hours. Should come as no surprise. The latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, blah, 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 blah. Lasting hope. Okay, I don't think there's a clue in this title, or in the article, I should say. All right. Don't see anything that stands out. Okay, history. $50. You gotta buy. Whoa, A New Clue is $50 too. Realm and Rune, drafting strategies, 4 and 5. Holy biscuit eaters. Permanently added to the library and available. Check out on your next visit. I mean, A New Clue sounds like a meta clue, which I could use, but obviously we're about 42 cents short. Jesus Christ, books are expensive these days. Are they buying college books for their classes or what? Am I right, kids? I don't know. Do people still go to college? Probably not. I don't blame them. Billiard room sends us that way. Parlor sends us left. Let's take the billiard room. Maybe we get some. How do we get 4 keys already? Maybe we get the key code card. Maybe we get nothing at all. Nothing on here. Nothing there. All right. Number 1. Next answer will be number 2. Just kidding. 2 times 3 is 6. Let's see here. 15 times 20 divided by... Oh no, it's 2. I miss. Jeez. Getting a little late. My eyes are getting a little fuzzy. 2 times 20 is 40. The answer is 4. That's the good news. Okay, 23. Oh, look at all these 3s. Let's. Okay, well, these 2 colors on the same number cancel each other out, right? So 60 divided by 6 is 10. That's pretty funny. That was smart. That was cool. Hey, that's the silver key. I don't think we've ever used this successfully. It unlocks a door that leads to a room with many doors. Do you think that's a specific room? Or do you think it's just like guaranteed to be 4 room choices? We could get like an archive off that. That's not good. Nobody likes the archive. Not me anyway. But we'll see if it's locked in the future. This is one of the latest parlors ever possible, because we usually throw it in the first 2 ranks. But why not? We could use the gems. We have 0 gems. Turns out that's not good. Okay, and the foundation's open, obviously, so that's nice. Maybe. All right. The gems are in the white box. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the white box is true. So if that's true, and that's true, the gems would be in here. But if that's false, the statement on the white box is true, then this would be false, which means a true statement contains the gems, and this can't be true and contain the gems. So I already forget what I said, but I'm pretty sure it's in here. It's just that easy, is what I would say, assuming I solved that puzzle correctly, and I didn't. What are you going to do? All right. The breaker box. We never see this thing when we want it, and it shows up when we don't need it. What are you doing here, breaker box? Is my question. Let's turn it on. Turn off the security keycard codes. Let's turn these the right color. What is the right color? Very good question. Click the blue. Okay. It's been a while. Click the blue. There we go. Make this red, click the blue. Make this red, click the blue. It's a simple mantra. There we go. Again, I don't know if we need to do that. Gymnasium off, garage on. Now we just need the garage and our coat check room to get the car keys. And we'll probably, I don't know, roll over a few fence posts. But I'd like to do that. We've been stashing those car keys for over a week, I feel like, in the coat check room. Wait a minute. Well, that's a surprise. We don't have the key code card. It's our only door out there. We have to go through the chapel to get anywhere else. And I'm entirely upset. With myself, with the economy, with the bookshop here, economy also. Anyway, we have 8 cents. Should we throw it at the shrine before we roll through the chapel at least twice? Because then we'll be down to 6 cents. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know. Let's just go. Maybe we'll get more cents on the way and then give a nicer prize to the shrine later. Also, we've never been in here today, so let's see if there's anything useful. I would say no, based on the fact that nothing is on the tables. Are these Roman numerals? No, they're just lines. Okay. There's candles. I just realized there's numbers on some of these. There's a gardener with 1. Oh, there's a whole bunch of numbers. There's a chef with 2. A farmer, question mark, with 3. Chimney sweep with 4. A horse person with 6. Horse person, that's what they're called. 5 is a maid. And 7, we have the angel warrior. Jesus, you think that means anything? Probably. I'm a little lost. Anyway, we're going north. No locked rooms. Why would there be? Okay, we got the code check, but that would end the whole run. It's nice to see it, but we got to pick. I'm going to say East Wing Hall. That gives us 2 doors. If any of them are locked, we can use the silver key. They could include incredible rooms for us. No locked things. Okay. Corridor is always unlocked. Gymnasium shouldn't be too bad. We have the power turned off. Or the pool. Locker room. The sauna. The pump room. We've been in the sauna. It's nice. I'll say that much. I think the locker room goes straight through. The pump room is a bit of a dead end, though. Let's pick. We don't have any gems. Of course not. Let's pick the gymnasium. Oh, the running shoes are in here. That's nice to see. We are low on steps. We did go back and forth through the whole place a few times. I guess that didn't help. This is an S. We need to find out what letter is above us. So I would love to go in this room. Let's use a silver key and see what happens. Okay. The aquarium doesn't have pictures. The conference room does. We do need this letter, so let's do our best. Oh, fudge. Oh, an orange. Lovely. Anything else here? Not yet, of course, but maybe in the future. So... blank. This is a tough one because the foundation doesn't have pictures. I have an S question mark in that row. I don't remember why. And I'm not sure what the first letter is in this row either because I'm not smart. So we have a camp tent. I'm recording these all within a couple of days. So if anybody's yelling at me in the comments on this combo, I apologize. And thank you for the help. But I'm stuck on this figure, tent, camp. Pitch, itch, no, stitch, no, forest, Orist. No, that's not how that works. Oh my gosh. Bring me the one with the paint. We gotta figure out one of those. Okay. Tent. Camp. Amp. Ent. Cam. 10. 10. It's just 10 and tent. Son of a bitch. Sorry about that. 10 and it's just 10 and 10, isn't it? Okay, that middle letter can't be an S. Because then it would end in ISHT, and that's not a word. So the foundation is screwing me over just a little bit. I'll just say it. Anyway, bedroom would send us west. Corridor would be unlocked. We don't have a gem. T. We have an S in the room the corridor is, so that we do need to know the next letter north as well, but I'm pretty sure it's got to be an L. Coast and coat. This is fine. Everything's on fire. This is fine. All right. We don't have a gem, so I'm going to dump a guest bedroom here because we need to know the letter. It should be an L based on context, but let's see. We got a gem. That's pretty cool. Oh. I've never seen a window before, but I'm going to assume it's plain and pane, which does leave the L. Okay, so there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 letters we need to figure out. The one north of us is one of them, but I'm pretty sure it's a T. If we count small something, dates, crack, 8 safes. Right, light, states, might. I don't know. That's a shame. Where are we? Okay, we can still go... I forgot that's a bit of a dead end. We can still go west of the gymnasium or East Wing Hall, but we need to get the key code card or... Wait. Utility closet. We turn the... Am I stupid? It is getting late. I'm sorry. We turned the utility closet. We broke the doors, I thought. I'm stupid. I should probably go back there. There's a lot going on in this game. I'm sure you've noticed. Let's see if we can branch out here and not spend a key. Well, we're going to lose a room at least, but we'll see what else we can make over here. Okay, the mail room, the boudoir would give us some dice, which would be nice. But let's do the mail room. We haven't done that in a while, so maybe order is placed. Okay, good. Is there anything actually to steal in here? I mean, no, yeah, steal's pretty right. But no. Will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. More detailed instructions. Interesting. We read that before. I don't think it had that other sticky note on it, but I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. I forget what we got in the mail last time. It might have been just like the compass or something simple, but it's still helpful. Okay. So... Is that a clock? It looks like a face. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Let's go back to the foundation. I may have left there too quickly the last time we saw it there. We haven't gained any coins, so we have 6. We could give that to the shrine and get the courtyard blessing. We've done it once before. In fact, maybe twice. But we're using our running shoes. We're getting somewhere. Excellent. I'm certain of it. Here's the bookstore. Here's the billiard room. It's my favorite room in the house. I just didn't come up here and click it, did I? I just saw the door and walked away. The key card does not appear to be powered. Oh, we need the security. Right. We need the security room. My brain is potatoes. Sorry. We need the security to tell it to open in a loss of power scenario. Okay, so that's the whole place. Not a great day. We did find out 2 letters for sure. One of them we were estimating, but that T at the end of rank 5. Man, that foundation is messing with us mightily, sadly. Maybe someday we can throw pictures in it. Let's give these 6 cents to the dude and run another day in the video because... Oh, that reminds me, I didn't see... I didn't end the last video. This was what we got last time. 1 new room, it was the laundry. Not a lot of rooms in the house that day. But you already knew that. Let's give in these 6 cents and see if we can get any bit of luck on our side. Confirm. So we've given 5 and 6 a few times. It's always the courtyard thing. So I don't know if 10 is the breaking point for like a better blessing, or if it's random, which I doubt it, considering we've gotten the same one 3 times. But hey, who knows? Maybe those 8 coins would have made a difference if we didn't waste time in the chapel today. I may never know. New room. We did a new room today? Oh yeah, the bookshop. Yeah, that was nice to see at least. The bookshop, the $50 price tag on a clue. I can't get $50. We had 42 one time without the vault. That was lucky. But still. Here's day 17, aka November 23rd, right? Holy cow. All right. It's going to be Christmas sooner or later. I'm never going to solve this thing. All right. Let's go. Maybe we can draft the tomb out here. That would be our last outdoor room we need to draft. We saw it on offer once, along with the classroom or whatever, schoolhouse. So that was new at the time, which was great. Okay, no tomb. Cost steps instead of gems. Schoolhouse rock. Trading post. We haven't done the hovel in a bit. Oh, there is a trunk. Is there anything else in here? We already have the gas turned on. Whoops. That was silly of me. Just put it back on. It's fine. Who knew you could turn gas off? You learn something new every day. Letter from Miss Babbage. She's chilling. Or she's the murderer. I don't think there's a murder, but she might be the murderer. So... we'll see. If we get the sledgehammer, we'll come back out here. And by that, I of course mean, I already forgot what's in the hovel. Is it hovel? Hovel, yeah. But maybe we can get a cool step synergy and not get stuck on not having gems. We'll have to see. All right. A bedroom, a gem, a storeroom. The den gives us 2 doors, so while the gem's not extremely useful, unless we find a laundry room, I think we'll still pick it up and see what happens. No trunk in this room, why would there be? Oh, conservatory. We haven't seen that yet. So let's adjust the rarity of the floor plans in our house. Oh, and bask in the beauty of the flowers and the rook. Oh, what's this say? Drafting locations, West Wing only, garage. West Wing Hall, Her Ladyship's chamber, from south-facing doors. Okay. East Wing only, East Wing Hall, master bedroom. Haven't seen the master bedroom. Other special cases, conservatory only draftable in a corner, bookshop only draftable from library. Okay. That's some interesting facts to learn. So the master bedroom, we've never seen on the east, and we need south-facing doors for Her Ladyship's chamber. That's got to have a secret in it, considering the strange circumstances needed. No offense to Her Ladyship. Is this an apple? Okay, green apples just the same as red. Not like in real life. All right, what do we have here? In the conservatory, you'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Okay. You may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. Each, or do I have to pick one? Standard, unusual. Oh, rare. Okay. Hold on. Wait, choose. Okay. I mean, I don't love the... Well, the gymnasium and the Great Hall, they have their troll aspects, but they have a couple doors or more. So I wish they would have given me different rooms to interact with on this, I'll just say. But I guess the gymnasium could be rare. What do you think? Exit. Can we still mess with the other ones? Okay, we can. I mean, unusual. This is common. I mean, it's nice to get the key. I don't know. I'm not a good thinker because I feel like common is fine for Nook. And I don't know how common I want this because the locked doors is a bummer. Let's make it standard. A little more common because we can always use the key across 100% of the time. But apparently there's like a puzzle on the walls otherwise. Okay, there's dirt on the floor. There's a cello over there. So we'll go north. Maybe we can get the master bedroom. Just kidding, of course. Parlor, corridor. Let's grab the corridor. Okay. Having a good time. I thought that was a key. It was a candlestick. Alright, the nook or the pantry gives us something useful. The bedroom dead ends us. But the steps are useful too. Let's be honest. We'll take the key. As I just said, the key is useful when drafting this place or controlling the randomness of it or whatever. Okay, these are some rough rooms. Going north seems smart. Oh, these puzzles are killing me. The parlor, I'll tell you. We don't actually need the gems, do we? The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Why are you phrasing it that way? I'm insulted. This is blank. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. So if that's true, this has to be false. Which means it's in the black box. And if this is true, the gems are in a box that is actually blue. Gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Well, these both have blue on it. So you can't be true. Well, in a box, not all boxes. But let's assume you're false. And you're true. So here. If not, I lost my touch. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't really tell you. Okay. Oh, our mailroom has been delivered. Well, the package in the mailroom. That ties in nicely, considering we did that just yesterday. Wow. They're like, hey, I swear we got like one thing last time. I could be wrong. But they're like, hey, you suck. Here's the compass, sleeping mask, and 2 keys. Get a life. You know what? That's a good point. All right. Where's my mouse? Okay. We got the sleeping mask. We got 2 keys. Pretty helpful. More help than I deserve. I'll tell you that. Okay. Can we put it to any good use? Maybe. Just maybe. We're going to... They just stuffing metal detectors up in these mailrooms these days. I think the metal detectors would help us get to 42 coins that one day that I desecrated that shrine. But that's fine. Okay, the good news is we didn't need the gems. I failed the parlor on purpose to show you I am mortal. I know some people were doubting it. You're welcome. Continue. So the conservatory, it'll have 3 different things to edit next time, question mark, I assume. Who really knows? The wine cellar is a bit of a wash, given our gem not, use these days. Let's get some steps. Let's get some coins. Okay, so we have to draft a room above the entrance hall or west of the pantry, and I feel like which door we drafted from matters, but that's about all I know. So I'll just pick here and assume we pick a good one. Hallway's pretty nice. Bedroom would get us a lot of steps, but, well, would get us a lot of steps. And we need those steps this day because of the drafting gem game from the hovel. Hallway. Bedroom. Let's do the hallway. We can throw a bedroom somewhere else sooner or later. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Okay. So we're going to do the nursery. And then every bedroom from here on out gives at least 10 more if we go in it because of the sleeping mask. So this will give 5. Plus we get... Is there anything in this room? Obviously not. That would be too helpful. Oh, there's a gem. Well, it's basically nothing, unfortunately, given our hovel. Okay. Road and rod. Congratulations. Okay. A bedroom dead ends us. No, it doesn't. I was looking at the wrong room. It sends us north. That'd be helpful. And we'd get a lot of steps. So I'm all for it. Maybe we can finagle that south-facing door for the ladies' chamber. Oh, look at that. Oh, you don't need gems? Here's a gem. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, this is rough. None of these, yikes, none of these continue our path. That's upsetting. I must be doing something wrong. Where's my dove coat? I want to rotate this stuff. Another star or 2 more keys? Nothing's been locked yet, but I don't even know what's going to show up in the conservatory today. We got an apple and a pizza. Sounds like my breakfast. All right, that was good. A lot of people would agree. Anything over here? I don't think there's ever anything to pick up in the conservatory, or the observatory, excuse me. We're conserving. We're observing. A lot of things are going on. We got 50 steps. We just need the right arrangement of rooms all the way from the entrance hall to rank like 5, covering the west wall. Do you think we can do it? I think we can. Actually, while I have this key, let's go open the trunk in the hovel. Why not? Anything could be inside. Well, I don't know about anything, but it might prove useful. I think it'll be fun. Whoa, we got 3 keys. That's actually really nice. And the hovel's a bedroom, so we actually got 5 steps for coming in here with the sleep mask, which I totally planned on that happening, now that you mention it. Okay. So it's going to be really hard to get a south-facing door on the west today because we need to send like 4 rooms up the west side to even progress at all. But maybe we get the west wing hall. Maybe we get a courtyard. You know, if we could just make it past rank 5, I'd be amazed and delighted. Okay. Spare room. Or drawing room, and then we get the spare room to go north through the west wing. What do you think about that? I think it's a better strategy. Obviously, I don't know a lot, though, but we need to point northwards. Any room will do it. The billiard room will do it. The kitchen will do it. Let's take the billiard room. I don't love that the lavatory's shown up. If it shows up again, I'll cry. Again. No, it's been forever and a day since we've seen any money or anything in the billiard room. I think it's a bit messed up. Also, if you solve this like 10 times total just open up next time I walk in the room. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, gosh. 2 times 2 times 1 times 3. It's not a lot. What the fudge? I'm tempted to just click the 1. I mean, they're all here, right? What's 1 minus 1? 0. Times 1. 0. Divided by... Wait. Is it 0? Oh, there's 4 is lit up. I'm so stupid. I didn't even see it there. Okay. Oh, well... Key to Secret Garden is pretty nice. It would be a northern-facing door if we opened it on the western side. It also allows us to look at a lever. We just need a locked door and some other stuff to go our way. All right. Drafting Studio sends us north. So does the West Wing Hall. You're right. But let's take the Drafting Studio. A new floor plan to permanently add to the draft pool. How's this? Day 1. No new info here, huh? What's today's date? Day 17. Today's the 23rd, I think, in game. It's a Monday. It's breezy. Oh, apples are more delicious. That means we got 5 steps instead of 2. I'm delighted. Here's the what-you-call layout for today. It's not good. Oh, yeah, here it is, 23rd. And this has information... Well, this is volume 1. So what? The library had volume, I want to say 3. We get a coin on the ground. And the bookstore had volumes 4 and 5. Interesting. Yada, yada, yada. All right. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. That's good, unless you factor in the ones that I made rare in the conservatory. Clock tower. The kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. That's pretty cool. And it's a straight through room, and unlike these dead ends. So we'll take it. That's pretty helpful. I like that. Anything else in this room? I don't think so. Oh yeah. We need a magnifying glass to do that, but I don't know the code. And I think the letters relate to it, but I feel like I'll never know. Okay. The courtyard or the spare room? Spare room is a perfect way to go north. If it's locked, we'll use the key to the secret garden, and we'll have the time of our lives. It wasn't locked. Unfortunately, the only way we can continue forward is with the chapel, so I'll pick it. I would love for the north door to be locked, though. Money, doesn't matter. The end. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we can see here. So this spreads fruit throughout the house. We don't have a conference room, so it could literally be anywhere. Probably spend more steps trying to find it. Okay, we do still have to summon the room to pull down the lever. That's good to confirm. We've opened the antechamber door for perhaps the 3rd time. Now, can we reach it? Is truly the question. Gems won't stop us. Gems aren't in existence today. We do have more courtyards available. So we could just pull courtyards all the way to the antechamber door, western side. Though it would cost us some steps, long term. It's a strategy. The end. We also have 5 keys. We don't have any key code cards, though, so we'll have to see what happens. Hey, there's the kennel already. Would you look at that? The boudoir sends us that way and gives us dice. The kennel sends us straight north. The boudoir, we'd have to find a north-facing room, maybe right from the boudoir. The kitchen could do it. We already pulled the billiard room and the parlor. It would be tough. I don't know. We don't have a shovel, so the benefit from the kennel doesn't exactly spell too many good things. I don't want to pick the closet, despite the fact that we technically could. Well, we'll just go north. You know, we'll figure it all out later. Plus, it's a new room. Oh my gosh! Look at that little guy! Hold on, there's a metal detector. Okay. Anybody else in here? Oh, I assume that's dirt. Hey, you okay? Somebody feeding you? Okay, good. Hi. Oh, you can pet the dog? That's pretty cute. Okay. Well, that's the end of the video. I'll be doing this for the next couple hours. Just kidding. How you doing? All right. You're all twins? Quadruplets? Oh, what's this? Oh, something. C-A-T. Well, I know that spells cat, but why is it arranged like that? What room are we in? 6 up. 4, 5, 6. The letter G is this room's. Yeah, grain and rain. Cat. What if we do D-O-G? I don't know. It's concerning. Well, I'll be back, fellas, or I'll die somewhere in the antechamber room. Thank you for your support. Okay, West Wing Hall is a no-brainer here, given the circumstance. See if we can make it to the antechamber. That'd be pretty nice, I think. Don't know what's involved there, but always wanted to be a part of it. The veranda doesn't end the run, but then we need a turn. 6 steps. It's expensive. But we need it, you know? I think we need it. Anything useful in this room? Spend a key. I'm a little hesitant there because I'm spending it here. Okay, commissary sends us in the right direction. Library sends us in the right direction as well. But then we need a straight shot. That's going to be tough. Discover less common floor plans. So can the library summon a straight shot floor plan? I think it has the possibility to do it. We'll see. What are we doing today? Are we reading a new book? Oh, this is volume 3. Good. I think this will be good because I'm not good at drafting, considering it's taken me like 40 videos to get here. Should I draft a hallway or closet? How many bedrooms? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? That's a good question. Gems, gems, gems. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need. If you lack gems to consider all 3% options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. Focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems. Prioritize acquiring gems early in the day as you can. That's a good idea. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. Yeah, I wish. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple, straight strat that has served me well. Are these real things from real people? I guess so. If you see gems for sale in any shop, buy them out. Don't pass up the wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's lots of gems. Makes sense. Planning your house. Draft early ranks first. Sometimes I'm guilty of whatever they have pictured there, I'll be honest. Only define rooms earlier in the day. Blah, blah, blah. Me too. Top drafting combos. Green rooms don't cost gems in the cloister. Makes sense. The foyer and the great hall. The nursery and the bunk room. The office. Yeah, we know those. The more items you have, the greater your chance of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. That's true. That's true. Making a connection. The utility closet powers garage door, grants west path access, turns lights back on after blowing a fuse, turns lights off to prevent step loss. Good to know. We knew most of those. Though we've never seen the dark room lit up because whenever we get one, we never get the other. Between the dark room and the utility closet. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. The next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. That's helpful, but that's going to be tough to find. The boiler room connects ducts from room to room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. That's good to know. Speaking of the pump room, this room controls the water level throughout the rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, the aquarium, the greenhouse, and the kitchen, and several other features located outside of the main house. Should probably check on that one sooner or later. Oh, it does have an L connection, the pump room. Cool. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room. Right? Yep, that's true. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, the bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by the master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Okay. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft the room. I noticed in the parlor, I've noticed that recently. Yes. I'm not good at those now that the difficulty's higher. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. That's true. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Well, how about how to melt the ice? Because that seemed important. But anyway, if you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across. There's a very good chance you'll find a piece of information down the road. Maybe. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you don't think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Seems right. Word from the editor. Blah, 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 blah. Just making sure there's no real info. Each player will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world or keep to themselves. You're telling me. All right. Can we get a straight shot room? That's what we're all wondering. We've opened the antechamber a number of days, I think 3. Can we actually visit it today? Can we take advantage of an open door? It's locked. Can we unlock this door? We can do it. The conference room can get us there. The foyer can get us there, but costs a lot of steps. The bookshop can't do it, and I don't have $50, so I'm going to pick the conference room. There's a key on the ground. Somebody dropped their key. Foolish mortals. And here we go. We're doing it. 50 minutes into the video. Oh gosh. Am I going to get killed? What is this? To continue up, you must go down. Sounds like my Saturday night. Know what I'm saying? All right. What's this say? The basement key. We're going in the basement? I don't really understand. The basement. Where is that? Unlocks the basement door. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a basement door. There are some weird doors outside. Question mark. I thought we were going through the moon door. I thought we were going Game of Thrones and we were going through the moon door. You know what they say in that show? Anybody watch that show recently? No? Me neither. Oh, man. So, wait. Where do we go? All right. Anybody see a locked hatch or trap door in any of the rooms? I don't think so. Can we dig with the basement? Do I have to find a basement room to draft? Is it here? Oh, maybe? Son of a basement. I couldn't click the moon door. The other 2 antechamber doors are walls, right? So that's fine. Oh, I guess I could have tried south of the conference room. I wasn't really thinking. I'm going to use up some of my steps. I'm not happy with that. I was thinking to go outside, but obviously... Oh, fudge. I am an idiot. The end. What doors do you have on offer? Do you have the dining room? I don't want to pick the pool, even though it would give us 2 doors. Our steps would be mighty low. I'll pick the storeroom. I don't even think I'm going to go in it. Or I could pick the coat check and not go in it. It's the same turnout for me. You know? Unless I saw like an apple sitting there, but I don't see an apple. I don't see an apple at all. Secret garden might. Oh, the secret garden did spread food throughout the lower part of the house. So maybe we'll get some more steps if we're forced to go that way. But for now, let's look at this. We'll pick the guest bedroom. That's going to give us plenty of steps to work with, especially going inside with the sleep mask. We got a gem. It's pointless. That's fine. We have 30 steps. We just had 10. So I'm happy to report more steps. The chapel could have a locked door. Is there any fruit in here, by the way? Did the secret garden spread fruit in here? Why? Oh, the dining room. I mean, it would solidify our steps as just fine. What's your bonus today? The show. I've never seen the showroom, so I don't have it in the house, believe it or not. But hey, we're up to almost 50 steps. So can you imagine I was just afraid of our steps and now we're fine? The world is truly incredible. By the way, where do we use the basement key? Is my next question for anything going on in this freaking game. Here's a banana. If only we had some salt. Okay, drafting studio. Is there another door down here, by the way? Like, where am I going? I'm going outside because there's no other doors down here. There's no doors anywhere besides south of the conference room, which we learned 3 times today that it's locked electronically. So I hope we're not screwed. But obviously I don't know Jack. Maybe I should have called the coat check and checked the basement key. That would have been smart. Well, too late. Okay, I was told fruit spread everywhere. We saw a banana. It's pitiful. I guess we could check the rest of the house, but here's the entrance hall. We have 50 steps. It's not like we're short on steps. I'm not worried about it at the moment. I mean, there's no doors out here, though. There's doorways, but there's no doors. Like, this thing isn't a door. And I hate it. These fires aren't doors. Well, we haven't been in here in a while, though I'm pretty sure no doors are here. It's just creepy. Yeah, just creepy, just boxes. Not much else to say about that. There's that one other weird door that looked radioactive, but I didn't see a keyhole. So I'm going to assume the basement key won't work there. I'm a little upset with myself. It's nothing new. Assume we can't click that. Correct. And here's this industrial door. There's no keyhole. There's no clicking. Period. There's our campsite. The apples are past that. We didn't get a code for the combination lock, as far as I'm aware. Upsetting, but true. We have 45 steps. We got to be able to go somewhere. Foundation. We can't access the foundation. Spare room. No, I don't think we can go anywhere, actually. I'm a little upset. Again, might have already said that. The basement. Where's the basement go? We figured out the garden went on one of the wings. But a basement, that goes in the ground, I'm almost certain. Red gem. There's some red gems in the chapel, but there's no doors here. Stop taking my money. Is this a secret? Nope. How about you? Nope. Do we need these numbers? Nope. Not today, anyway. Oh, you think we can do something over here? Probably not. Doesn't make any sense. Unless the moon was back there, which is not. This looks like a secret door. I mean, look at this like cutout portion, you know? Seems like there's an inset of bricks. I'm just saying. Maybe I should bring the sledgehammer around here one time. You doing anything cool, Weather Vane? Not really. Not really. We got a guest bedroom. The kennels here. Cute dogs abound. Where's the one? Wasn't this the one I was petting? Oh, here you go. Thanks for the help. Yeah, me too. Alright, that's enough. Okay, so a basement. We don't have any doors. I don't know why I'm still walking around the house. Well, we got to the anti-chamber, but that's about it. Unless the key card code's in here, which would be great. It's 2 more keys. Can't do much with that. Unless we jam them in the keycard code reader, try to short circuit the whole thing. Seems unlikely to help. Well, was it everything that you thought it would be? Because it was for me. But I think we're stuck. There's no other doors. We don't have the key card reader. We did the billiard room. We got keys. We didn't get a code. The mailroom tried to help us. Sleeping mask, compass, keys. Wasn't enough. Not for me. And it never will be, apparently. But that sucks. Do we have any bonuses for tomorrow? I forget. West-facing villa. Let's see if we got any new rooms. The kennel was new. And something else. Conservatory. So 2 new rooms. That's nice to see. The hovel worked out well. We weren't short on gems because we didn't need them. And that's the only lesson we have from that. And we're going to have to think about where a basement can go because the doors we tried were wrong. But that'll do it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And farewell. Hello, and welcome back to Blueprints on the Midnight Moose channel.com. Not really. We're playing more Blueprints. I don't know if you saw it. Last time we made it to the antechamber. Spoiler alert. We got a basement key. And we tried to use it in a couple places and it didn't work. So I'm not sure where to use it. Maybe it has to be on a western or eastern edge, kind of like the secret garden. But that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe it's got to be in the exact middle column. I don't know. Here's what I do know. We've never drafted the tomb. It's a black room. Jeez. Let's try it. What's the bonus, by the way? Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. So that means we can come back later and get coins, but I want to go now. We've never been in here. And there could be something incredible inside. Oh, it's large. Okay. What is this? A seat? It's very large. Lots of candles that aren't lit. Lots of candles that are lit. So I'm not really sure if that has any meaning. Wait a minute. These are the angels from the chapel. We noticed their numbers literally last video. And we have hands when we look at them. So I should have wrote down the order. Is wait, whoa, who died here? You know what I'm saying? Let's see what this says. Open only in the event of my death. Well, I have to assume that happened. No offense. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this streamy, dark, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition. In family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? What are you trying to tell me? None of this is numbers. None of the words are bolded. Footsteps. Yeah, I get 50 of those per day, and then I get shot until I sleep it off. Anyway, nice digs. Gramps. Gramp uncle. I don't really know what to call the guy. You know, nice to see somebody doing something down here. Okay. So, is there anything besides the angels? I mean, they're cool and all. There's the chef. I think the chef was second or third. I'm going to have to pull up my other video and follow along at home. Don't try this at home. Hey, this looks important, but it's not that we know of. This might have been the first one, the one with the hoe. Farmer. Or was it farmer had a pitchfork? Oh, here's something else. Wait, is this the basement? No, it's the tomb. Okay. What the heck happened? Oh, somebody knocked over some votives. That's not good. Does this open when we click the angels? This one looks a bit more conspicuous than I would have thought. Okay, glad we noticed those numbers. Holy cow. This one's the last one. Oh gosh. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. The floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? Oh, thanks. I guess this is where we come to get more coins with more dead ends. Oh, here's more votives. Do we have to light them? No? Okay. Some crates. There's the angels. Okay. Well, let me find my old video. Give me a second. Okay. I have it playing on the side. Okay, the hoe is first. Okay, don't take that out of context. The lady with the hoeing tool had number 1. That's the chef. Okay. Click. Oh my god, she tried to kill me with that thing. Can you believe that? Okay. Number 2 is that's the chef in the picture on the video. Here we go. Classic. Classic chef. Yes, chef. All right, number 3 has the pitchfork. Whoops. Sorry. Trying to pause it so I don't get lost. What do you have? Flowers? You're a magician or something? The broom. I guess I should have tried to remember where each of them were, but that would have been obviously too smart. The hoe we did. You're the chef. Wait a minute. Where's the pitchfork? You're the magician. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see. Number 4 is the chimney sweep. Is that the one I called the magician? Yes. Yes, it was. Oh boy. Alright, that was 4. 6 is the horse master. So what was 5? They got the broom. So we want the broom. I have no memory at all of any of these. You're the horse master. You're the broom. Okay, broom. Horsemaster. Hello? Okay. And then the other one. Oh, secret room. Secret room. And we didn't have to use a bomb. That's what I call cool. This is curvy. I think I'm gonna barf. In a good way. This room's even bigger. Catacombs. And you wanted me to use a basement key. We could just came down here the whole time. Alright. We got some... What's going on over there? Grim Reaper. We got an arrow. What is this? Sail going on? We got an arrow and some stuff. Hold on. I gotta talk to Yorick. Oh. Underground map. Excavation tunnel. There's numbers. There's a clock room of some sort. There's a reservoir with a boat. I'm gonna put that in a screenshot. Let's see here. Okay. Screenshot acquired. It'd be nice if we were like under the place and they like mapped our, room under it. But, with our person marker. But that didn't happen, and that's fine. Okay, big ol' arrow. I feel like I'm getting trapped a la the cask of Amontillado. Also, there's nothing back here. What the fudge? These two look different. Is this a puzzle? These two look different. Well, I'm confused again, I guess. The map, the underground map. Doesn't seem to indicate that we're in any of these locations because there's no reservoir with water. There's no circular room with 8 things. There's a minecart track. There's 2 ba. Here's 3. 2 ba. That's an instrument. You think it's a clue? There's some pebbles, like when we dig stuff up. Not the way I thought this video would start. I'll just put it that way. This seems like it could be a doorway in the future. But I don't know anything. The end. Why did we come down here? I guess for the map, picture. Unless there's something glaringly obvious I'm missing, other than this giant arrow. I don't know. I guess it's more information we can store for later. Or I screwed it up. Either way, seems pretty likely. So, all right, did anything happen to the tomb back here? I assume not. Seems fine. This seems out of place, but I can't click it. Okay. How about the other tomb? Nope. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. Seems fine. Nobody coming out of it. Alright, well. Back to the house, I guess. Not really certain. Actually, maybe this triggered, where are we? Oh yeah, we're here. Maybe that triggered one of that wooden fall apart door near the blue fires down here, you know what I'm saying, outside? Maybe that triggered that to be real. Because it kind of interacted with the same spatial space. Let's see if it's a real door now. My guess is no, but who knows? Okay, it's not. That's sad. But hey, we got 5 coins. There's 3 more in the house waiting for us. We got quite the jump. And if we get more dead ends, we'll get more coins. For what reason? I don't know. Maybe we'll find a freezer later. Alright, let's fill this out. Quite the choice. Let's grab a nook. Sends us north immediately. Not a big fan of that. But hey. Okay. 12 minutes into the video, we draft our first room. Well, I guess the tomb counted. But still. The den goes 2 ways. We'll try it. Okay, here. My goodness. Courtyard would be nice. The chapel would start to steal our money. I don't want to see it. I'd love to throw... There's a chest and or a trunk. I'd love to throw a storeroom down here. Perfect. Actually, any of these would be pretty perfect. Not the nursery, as we can't draft it. The storeroom's nice, though. Coin. 2 keys. And a good old gem. And some dynamite. It's not dynamite, it's a battery pack that can work for the jackhammer or the jack shovel. I forget what the thing's called. Okay. More likely to draw green rooms. That's an early greenhouse. We got it once before, but it was like rank 6. Courtyard. I guess we still have the blessing, the courtyard, considering there's 2 courtyards. North and south of each other. Well, let's grab the greenhouse. We do still have the blessing. I assume we can fix this with 1 lever, but I don't know. We got the shovel. That's pretty helpful. One would assume. We could try to dig up nothing and then like get a laboratory and then make a cool dig synergy experiment. But what are the chances we get a laboratory? Let's be honest. Okay, we found a key though. That's pretty cool. We have a courtyard that's going to have some dirt. Pebbles. So did that greenhouse count as a dead end? Because there's no other way out, right? So did that give more money to the crypt keeper? I'm thinking maybe. Jesus. I'm thinking we could use some help. Maybe this has some keys inside, or a special key, or gems, or... Oh, key code card. That would have been helpful yesterday. In-game. So where are we going? Not the storeroom. We're going to the den. We can head north. Let's see what we find here. Bedroom's a bit of a dead end. Courtyard costs us a gem. We get to dig, but half the time it's just pebbles. So let's see what we can see. Corridor. It's a little early. The cloister we cannot summon. The chapel we could summon into the house. It is 2 rooms. Thanks, Pictures of Angels, by the way, or whatever you are. Appreciate the help with the tomb puzzle that didn't really go anywhere. For me. I mean, obviously, I'm sure it does something sooner or later. Pantry would be nice. We get some cash back. 2% on my Discover card. Just kidding. I don't have a Discover card. It's pretty fancy stuff. Alright. I think this is a fine time for I don't know where I'm going. Like, I'm building up this side, but I don't have the secret garden key. I can't get a garage on this side. The master bedroom never presents itself. What room are we in? Letter-wise. Oh, we're in room T. If we could head north or left here, that'd be pretty cool. West, as some call it. Parlor. That's a late parlor. But we'll do it. You think I'll get the gems right? Probably not. It's been getting harder and harder these days. Regardless, there's a 33% chance, and then I don't get it anyway. Alright. Oh my gosh. A box next to this box contains gems. Good for you. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That's false. A box next to this box is true. That's false. So you're true, and you contain the gems. How many variants of this puzzle did they word and put into the game? That's my question. Okay, so this is room S. Let's verify that. Yeah. So I need the rooms above the foundation and west of that. So I would love to be able to get in those rooms and spell some words. Jesus Christ. Well, the aquarium will get us over there. So that's one good thing. Excuse me. Hey, dirt. Coins. How nice. Alright. We need a room on this side. Any room at all, but if it went straight through, that'd be nice. The kennel does go that way. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. That's great. We have the shovel. And I hate keys. Wait, but then the kennel probably doesn't have pictures. The courtyard definitely doesn't have pictures. The closet probably, I think it has stuff like stored behind the junk. Well, that sucks. We're not going to find out this letter today. Oh, no, there are pictures. Cool. I know. How are you? Happy birthday. All right. We got an old tin can, but it did unlock this door unless it wasn't locked to begin with. I don't really know. Okay. So the other day, that painting one was create. Flight. Fly. Crate. Create. That's what it was the other day. Plain. Paint. Plaint. Draw. Art. Sky. I don't know. I can't do it. This letter's pretty vital to the puzzle, and I don't know it. I'll just be honest with everybody here. Craft. But a plane is an aircraft, so it's not really. One letter off. Flight. Wing. Swing. Propeller. Innovation. Draw. Art. I keep going back and forth saying what they might represent. It's not working out really well for me. Paintbrush. Brush. I think we did brush and rush. That one is not real. It's not really what it is. Let's see here. Flying. Nope, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. That's sad. Okay. Courtyard sends us in some interesting avenues. And we can even unlock the doors by digging. And there's a metal detector in this room. And there's not even pebbles. How do you dig up something and not even get pebbles? That's rough. Okay. A nail. Why wasn't the metal detector going off the charts for that? Okay, I mean, none of these doors are locked, so we actually can't make the secret garden off this room. So that's one thing, one point of concern. Christ, these are expensive. The bedroom goes to the foundation, but that opens up the 2 foundation doors, unless they're keycard code locked. But we have those actually, so that's fine. Gem requirement, we don't have the gems. Let's do the bedroom. And see what else happens. Anything in here, by the way? Sleep mask. Does that give us the 5 because we're in the bedroom, or do we have to leave and come back? Because that kind of sucks, but that's fine. All right. Why do we have the letter S written down in this room? I'll never know. We don't want these doors to be locked, so we'll dig. Plus we might find something cool. We didn't. Though I think if you get enough nails, you should be able to make like a something. A something. That could help, you know? Pretty specific. Alright, where is this? Okay, this over here's a dead end. So let's pick a nice dead end room. Not really in love with using a key here, but that's fine. This counts as 2 bedrooms. That would help our steps amazingly. Otherwise, the conference room and the hallway, I mean, so many doors wasted. So the bunk room here makes a lot of sense. Plus there's some coins. Okay, anything else in here? I don't think so. It's always good to double, triple check sometimes. Okay, and this is, let's see, an H room. The end. We got some steps. We did some stuff. We spent a key. Wait, we spent a key? Didn't I dig in this room? Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. I guess I don't know what that means. If I dug in the foundation and then the door was locked. Or was it because that was the foundation and it's special? You tell me. Hallway would open up some... We're definitely working a different way than normal. You usually don't come south like this. Hallway seems pretty nice though. So I'll pick it. Okay, I would love to get over to the western side. So a straight room here would be impossible. Courtyard would get us over there, but it'd be our last gem. It's concerning, to say the least. The security sends us south. It's also our last gem, but we can, we have the key card, right? Yeah. So we can finagle the security rating, at least. What are you blinking about? Oh, there's a coin here. Appreciate the help. All right, key card code system. We're going to set these to high, even though we're not going north at the moment. We don't need to change offline mode. The end. I guess we could check and see if anything's left behind, but how would I locate it at this point? I was about to need a new pair of underpants, but those 15 coins are in the tomb. I assume. It's a tomb assume. Seriously. We could even make it back to the entrance hall from here. It's highly unlikely, but wouldn't that be funny? Son of a... I would love the laboratory. Not for the room layout, that's disgusting. But just to have the laboratory. But we don't have any gems. So we're going to have to pick the dark room and just guess. Twice. Eventually. Oh my gosh, we could dead end here, or we could go somewhere cool. But not that cool, because they don't cost gems. We'll pick the middle one. That hurt. That hurt a lot, in fact. Broken lever. Oh, we have the greenhouse over there. We could connect to it, potentially. The boudoir doesn't connect to it. The coat check haunts my dreams. The laundry room. Well, we have 19 coins. We could turn the laundry room into a nice gem. We don't have a gem to generate the laundry room. Are you kidding me? Well, I guess we'll take the boudoir. That's good for steps, at least. Let's see here. Where's the dice? Here they are. Okay. Okay. We don't know this. We may never know it, unfortunately. This is a dead end, period. So let's make it a nice one. The utility closet. Yes. Absolutely. Something in here. There you got a coin. That's fine to keep that on. Let's turn these Gymnasium is off. Turn these on. Okay. I did it wrong. Again, we need red here and blue, and then we click the red. Nope. Then we click the blue. Then we click the blue. Then we click. You just got to say it. You never get it wrong. But again, what does that do? I don't know. Okay. Well, if we found the garage, we turned it on. It is on. We turned the dark room on. We haven't been in there in a while with the lights on. See if we can get any more info. The weight room's existing, unfortunately. Our steps were fine until we cold drafted the weight room. Cold called it from heck. We still don't have any gems, I'm being told. The guest bedroom it'd be so cool to connect to the entrance hall and not blow a bunch of steps. The guest bedroom would get us a bunch of steps, but so could the, Jesus Christ. None of these. Code check. We have so many Western rooms. Why didn't we go west from the courtyard up there? I don't remember. I'm going to pull the code check up. I'm going to assume we pull the garage at some... No, the garage costs... Hold on. Let's all chill. The garage costs a gem. So we can't pull it immediately. We need to get gems from somewhere else. We've already had the parlor. We already had the den. Maybe a store could get us some gems. It costs a gem to do that then. But this one makes green rooms not cost gems. Not that the garage is a green room. But you know what I'm saying? Anything in here? I know we're using some steps. But there's usually... We got coins. Okay, any dirt? No. Sad. Do we need to explore any of these rooms? The foundation is a question mark later, but it always will be. I don't know the puzzle left of the bedroom. Alright, we're going to have to go to a dark room draft. Well, the lights are on. Does that mean we get to... The metal detector's going. Does that mean we get to actually see the things now that the lights are on? What is this? Lockpick. We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. No. I won't say no. Print of her ladyship. The apple freaking grove. Good place. Good place to be. The tie and the... Oh, that's nice to know the pictures are there. I think we need to come back with the magnifying glass. Some of these things are a little blurry. Selfie. Photobomb. All right. Oh, we can see, which is nice. Courtyard. Well, the two items, one could be a gem, and we need a gem for the garage. I would love to drive that car all over the manor grounds. So call me crazy, but we're getting a gem. Hey, we actually did. Okay, now we only have 14 steps. Do I go through the code check now to get the car keys? That's the question. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. If we drafted off the courtyard, the garage that is, it'd be the end of the day because the garage doesn't go anywhere else. Unless the car literally takes us. It can't take us to the basement though. Where am I? Oh no, we gotta go through there. It's 9. It'd be close. That's the only thing. Did we have the running shoes today? Must have been yesterday. The boudoir. Oh, we got our steps back from the bedroom. Oh, and it was our first time entering with the sleep mask. That's good. The garage is here. Everything has fallen into place. I think. But we do need to get the car keys. Wait, we can drive the car, right? It's not just going to like unlock that trunk? Because I remember trying to unlock the trunk previously. by staring at it. Didn't work. Then, may not work now. Where am I? Okay. Code check. Straight through. Alright. A mystery years in the making is about to be solved. We're going to retrieve our item. The car keys. Have a great day. We're going to check the... We got a lot of stuff we could check. The key card? The metal detect. Can we check like several things or no? What if we check the car keys? Sleeping man. I feel like we entered enough bedrooms. Okay, we can only have one item. Maybe the sleeping mask will help out, maybe not. Hopefully that doesn't make it unavailable all other days, but I guess it would, because it's not like we saw the car keys at any other time. Anyway. Let's see what we've been working for. Years of blood, sweat, and tears. Our steps are going to be so low. To get our steps back from the bedroom at least. Okay, so we get the keys. Go for a drive. What do you think? Car keys, front door. Do they work here too? They work here too. I thought these were grenades. I was going to be really concerned. An upgrade disc is nice to see. The security's nearby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 4 steps. Security is not nearby enough. Actually, no. We'll go through the bedroom. It should work, but also, what's this? Oh, there's a note. But I want to drive the thing. I opened the garage. You telling me I didn't need the utility box? Maybe? Okay. This note better not suck. The drop-off address is 14... I'm writing that down. 14227 Sandy Heights. A small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk. So just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery. I believe Denny already has payment ready. I'm a little upset because I don't know what that means. And we can't open this side. And we can't drive the car anywhere. But we did get an upgrade disc. So that's a silver lining. And Bradley Cooper taught us silver linings are great. So there is that. You know, we're going to buff a room forever. Where's my security? Oh, thank God it's right here. Okay. We have 1 step. We did it exactly enough. And it's 1 less goal to look forward to. Because sometimes when you're trying to do the thing in the game, there's like 10 things to do. So it's 1 less thing to worry about. Closet, blah, blah, blah. What do you want? 1 extra item if drafted to join to a hallway. 2 extra items drafted to join to a bedroom. 4 extra items drafted to join to a red room. Wait, why does it say 2 items, 0? Oh, so it's a real double or nothing bet with the empty closet. So... from a bedroom, but then you need a bedroom that has another door. So that's usually the boudoir or the maid's room, but that's quite rare. I mean, I don't like the 0 possibility because sometimes we just drop the closet in the beginning. And by sometimes, I mean rarely, but we should drop it in the beginning if we were offered it that way. The hallway, I feel like it's much more common to have another door than a bedroom. So I'll do this. It's probably the wrong choice. But that's what I picked. That's what I picked indeed. All right. We're pretty much dead in the water here. This closet is off a red room, technically. And literally. Courtyard. Yep. Well, we did what we could. We learned the mystery of the car keys. That's something. And the mystery of the tomb deepened further. We had 22 cents, and we had at least 15 sitting in the tomb. That sucks. But it's not the first time we lost 40-ish cents. The Garden Inn. 5 green rooms, 5 bedrooms. New rooms 1. It might have just been the tomb. Yeah. Not a bad day. I don't know if it was a good day, but it wasn't a bad day, so that's good. Day 18 in the books. I feel like I'm progressing slowly, but I really don't know. What else is there? What's your records, everybody? Did you beat the game in a week? In-game? We did find the basement key, but where do we use it? Good question. And what do the letters mean? If we count small games... Right, dates, crack 8 saves. Might? Date? No. I don't know. That'll do it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And goodbye.